It's almost like we're in jail. No, because it's like a lot of shooting around here. So you just be scary to go outside, scared to go outside. Sometimes you just get tired of it and just want a break from it.
Hi guys! Make sure you guys come to Saturday Sunday school. Where have you been? We're handing out flyers to the kids to let them know that on Saturday we have Sunday school and they can't miss it. Hi, we're coming to make sure you come to Sunday school. A lot of the kids and teenagers at a young age get into gangs because of the absence of father. Just because they want to feel like they're welcome somewhere. And that's exactly what the gangs do here in Brooklyn. I remember my mom crying a lot at night, waiting for my brother to come home. Didn't know what was going on. Every time they were gathering up to go have a fight or something, we didn't know my brother would make it that night. And it was scary.
These guys take the fun out of everything for these children. Like, they can't even go in the park without, with just not thinking about, oh, they're about to start shooting. Just like a week or two, a young girl on my route that I help out on got shot in the neck just because two idiots wanted to just shoot at each other. Yeah. As you can see, I'm very disgusted. Every time I talk about it, I get disgusted. It sucks. It sucks. Like, it really sucks. Yeah, so.
They look to the left, they look to the right, they look in front of them, and it's nothing but violence. It's nothing but danger. That's all that's around. But what we try to do is bring hope to them. With them coming to Sunday school, we try to show them, you know what? Life is so much bigger than what you see every day.
Sidewalk Sunday school, it's actually quite difficult because I have to remind myself every day that I was there. That was you one day. But then you also remember that's why I have to go out every single week, because I want them to know that there's something more, that there is hope, that this is not just it.
Well, this is a map of New York City. What you see with these dots all over are representations of the over 200 Sidewalk Sunday School sites that we do every single week. Every week, on the streets, on the sidewalks in the 5 boroughs of New York City, we're physically in front of about 17,000 kids every week.
Okay, I'll hold on to it. You guys can stick the legs. Doing good, yeah? Doing good? What's up, sir? Doing okay? When I think of Sidewalk Sunday School, I think of us being able to go with these 10, 12-foot box trucks into neighborhoods, set up pretty much a mobile church right in the middle of the housing developments, right in the middle of parks all around the city. We do about 3 locations a day, so we do an hour fun-filled program for the children, so games, songs, and we give them the Word of God as well for about 20 minutes. And just giving them something to hold on to for that week. My being here twice a week could change the path that they take. And so I think for me, because it happened in my life, staff member knocking on my door and coming to see me and pick me up every Saturday for Sunday school changed the path in my life. There was one week that I woke up late, and I tell everyone this story because that's really what changed my life. Missed the Sunday school bus, end of the world for me. I was 6 at the time. Maybe 30, 40 minutes later, she came in her own car to pick me up for Sunday school. And I know for a fact that that is what changed my life. That is what changed my eternity, was that moment. What did that tell me? That I was worth her leaving everything else to pick me up. I was worth it. At some point, I needed to decide to do the same thing for the people here in this city, my people.
We do it for the numbers so we can reach the one. It works. It's very teachable, it's very duplicatable, and it works just not in New York City, where we average about 20,000 kids a week, but all around the world. where we're doing the same number of kids in the Philippines, same number of kids in Kenya, in Africa. We're doing this in Romania. All over the world, we go out and we visit the kids, then we invite them to Sunday school the next day.
This is my Dora. I was actually one of the kids sitting on the bus, and somebody basically would tickle me, and you know, I'll come on the bus with a frown, and somebody would just make my day. I figured like, hey, I can do that for somebody else, and that's what kept me going. It's what somebody took the time and the opportunity out for me, so that's just why I give back.
For Indoor Sunday School, what we do is, it's like a huge party. It's a huge organized chaos, is what we call it.
A place that's loud, bright, just this place where you can just be you.
There's times where you see the toughest kids that you just think, oh gosh, what is gonna happen with this kid? They're the ones that are crying in the middle of the lesson. They're the ones that you say that they got it. They understood what the message was today. And that's my favorite part, because all of that week, all of the visitation, that was what it's for. When you see that day that the kid is getting it, it's like, my job is done. It's not fully done, but it's getting there. The seed has been planted, and now it's just a matter of continuing to water it.
New York City, city of millions, and we say we're reaching 15, 16,000, but there's so much more to reach. So many more people to give Jesus to, and so it does become overwhelming. Because, you know, there's those hard moments and you're just like, why the heck am I doing what I do? But then there's these moments where you see all that craziness out there, you see all these drug dealers, all these gangsters hanging out, and you're thinking, yeah, what I do is so worth it, so worth it.